You're not in Israel. You're in Palestine. You are a terrorist. You're an occupier. That's the point. You're using language to manipulate.
Palestine, first of all, if you're going to go to the origin of the word, it came from Greece.
No, we don't have to go to the origin of the word. We're going to the origin of that land and how your country is younger than my grandmother. My grandmother's older than your country. So we don't need to go to play a word game. We're playing the game of fact. The fact is you guys came from Europe and bullied your way in there and murdered the population so that they were minimal. And your whole goal is to eradicate them.
I didn't came from Europe. The Ethiopian Jews didn't came from Europe.
Yeah, are you talking about the Jews that you guys tried to stop them from having children so you can keep Israel white? You talking about those Ethiopian Jews?
I say I didn't came from Europe. The Ethiopian Jews didn't come from Europe.
That's silly. The reason you didn't come from Europe, the reason you did not come from Europe is because the colonial settler state was already established. That's why. It's the same thing with me saying I didn't come from Africa. Well, that's because my ancestors had already come here, but that's not where they originate from. And similarly, we're both in settler colonial states. But here's the difference. You guys have committed your genocide on television with no remorse. And you also create a fictitious story.
Which genocide? And now I want you to break down genocide for me.
Well, I don't need to break it down because, in fact, Bibi Netanyahu is up for war crimes and he's a wanted man for genocide. So it's not my opinion. In fact, it's the ruling of international bodies. And if he was not being protected by the Western colonial powers, which are controlled by AIPAC, then he'd be in jail already. What if you're the terrorist? What if you're the terrorist? You're the terrorist. You invaded their land. You are the terrorist.
So on October